Are you ready to make vast amounts of cold hard cash like this? Over $8,000 in one day. Over $80,000 in 1 month. Over $650,000 in under 1 year.
You're about to discover the secret to grabbing your unfair share of over $3.25 trillion in internet cash. The same method that made me $8,486 in just 1 day. The same tactics that made me $83,723 in 1 month. The same approach that made me $678,654 in under 1 year. If you've had enough of slaving for a living, if you're ready to make some real money right here, right now, it's all within your grasp. Intrigued to know more? I hope so. Because this is an entirely brand new, cutting edge way to make a substantial stream of money very easily. Look at one of my daily sales snapshots, which shows that in just 6 days, I made $52,392. And it really is such a simple product to use with zero stress and zero setup costs. It is that easy to use that anyone can make money from it. And I guarantee that it will produce fast results and fast success, which of course means fast cash. Now we all know under normal circumstances, to generate even the smallest of commissions, you have to work like a slave. We're talking serious work. Or you can spend money you don't have on so-called experts and be left disappointed and poorer than when you started out. And it's exactly this problem that Ghost Cash Generator solves. Imagine having a tool which destroys all the so-called rules about money making online. A simple tool that you can run on your computer that unlocks a secret money making internet that only a few lucky insiders have access to. A place an elite circle of affiliates don't want you to know even exists. A private members club reserved only for a select lucky few. Well, you don't need to be on the VIP guest list anymore. This tool lets you sneak in through the back door and join an inner circle of mega money affiliates. And best of all, they'll be completely oblivious to your presence, like a ghost. You'll be able to help yourself to a share of their profits without them even knowing. And it's a revolutionary solution which will work for anyone. So much so that I'm prepared to put my own money on the line to prove it to you. A solution anyone can use to profit from every day. A way to have thousands rolling into your bank account in no time with very little work. And I mean little work. Just a few clicks of your mouse. Just take a look at one of my bank accounts. It's presently showing a balance of $1,206,857.96. If you thought the dot-com boom was when people made their money, you're wrong. Now more than ever is the time to act fast and grab the money with both hands. You really do have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity right in front of you. An opportunity to make crazy money in a fast amount of time. Think what you could do with all that cash. I've been able to buy the house of my dreams, a yacht, and my pride and joy, a pink sports car. My life really has changed for the better, and Ghost Cash Generator has given me much more than I could ever have imagined. The real beauty about Ghost Cash Generator is you won't need any capital to invest. You won't need any experience or knowledge of advertising techniques. You'll be up and running within minutes of purchasing this product. It's fully automated. It's 100% legal and ethical, and the profits are endless. This is a tried and tested method which is guaranteed to make you money from a hidden platform. A platform which very few people know about, let alone access. That's guaranteed cash making its way into your bank account simply by using this unique cash generating tool. It does this by tapping into a hidden cash source which is very easy to extract money from. A source which very few people know about. And it drills down into this cash haven using a completely unique strategy. A way that's very different to how other products on the market operate. Let's be honest, when was the last time you made any money from them? Exactly. Ghost Cash Generator is a tried and tested solution that will continue to amaze you. Just look again at some of the crazy money I've made. And it's such an easy tool to understand and use Because it's automated, it frees you from the slaving, stress and pain of trying to succeed. No money, no skills and no knowledge is required to make 100% guaranteed cash. And you can fit all of this around your lifestyle, whether it be 30 minutes in the evening when you've put the kids to bed, or first thing in the morning before you go for a round of golf. You'll appreciate that I can't say too much about how it does this, but I can guarantee that you won't be disappointed. Because you are 100% guaranteed to make money from this. If I can make $600,000 in under 1 year, so can you. Now, unless you're a footballer, there are very few ways of making this type of money. Now, I realise you may still be sceptical. You may have been let down like me before. That's why I'd like to give you the opportunity to suck it and see over the next 60 days. I hope that shows you how confident I am that Ghost Cash Generator works and can change your life too. You won't need any knowledge of internet marketing or previous experience to make this work for you. That's the whole point of this. It's a tried and tested method that anyone can use. But don't let the simplicity of this tool put you off either. This is a proven strategy that's been tested over and over again. And as I've said, in just 1 week, I made $63,678. Just look at one of my weekly sales snapshots confirming this. How would you like to copy me and make fantastic amounts of money for just a few clicks of your mouse? And do it all from the comfort of your own home. It really is remarkably easy if you're willing to let me guide you. I've made an excellent living solely from Ghost Cash Generator, and so this is no mere theory. But there's no need to make a hasty decision now, because first I need to tell you how it all started. After sixth form college, I went to Manchester University to do a marketing degree. It was on the very first day that I met James Berry, and we clicked straight away. Whilst it was obvious from the outset that he was highly intelligent, he was also a really good laugh and always up for a night out. We had an amazing 3 years at university and had a lot of good times together. After completing our degree, James moved back to London and I took a job at a marketing agency in Leeds. Unfortunately, in 2007, I was made redundant and I found myself out of work for some time. It would have been an understatement to say that things were tough. Whilst James and I had lost contact over time, we started communicating again in about 2009 through Facebook. Having explained my dilemma with life, he invited me to stay at his apartment in London for a few weeks. On arriving at his apartment, the first thing that struck me was how impressive it was. This wasn't just any old apartment, it was like something out of a film set. It had more rooms than a small hotel and was spread out over 2 floors. It was clear that we'd taken 2 very different routes since university. Interested to know what he did for a living, he smiled and said, "I am internet marketing." This intrigued me because I'd previously tried to make money from internet marketing when I was out of work, but I'd failed with flying colours. Nevertheless, it didn't feel right to start probing him further on how he'd made his fortunes. I'd come back to this later. After a few glasses of wine and a lot of reminiscing about our times at university, we decided to call it a night. The next day, James was up early and attached to his laptop. He seemed fixated with whatever he was looking at. After a few nights at James's, I noticed he followed the same routine. He would spend up to an hour each morning on his laptop, and then he would be free for the rest of the day. It soon became clear that James didn't work for a big advertising company or marketing agency. No, he worked for himself from home. After about a week, I was desperate to ask James about how he made his money. It turns out that this was one of the reasons why James had invited me to London. He genuinely wanted to help me out after hearing that I was struggling financially. You see, when we started university, James found it difficult being away from his family in London. He had a close relationship with his parents and sister and was constantly on the phone to them. I remember after about 2 weeks in, James told me that he'd come to the decision that he was to leave university and return home. I convinced him to stick it out and that things would become much easier over time. Fortunately, James listened to my advice and went on to really enjoy university and be very successful in his studies. Unbeknown to me, his degree later became the foundations for a genius piece of software that he created, known as Ghost Cash Generator. You could say that despite being very good friends at university, James wanted to give me something back. James began by talking about something I'd never heard about. A hidden internet to make serious money from. A secret platform that only a handful of people knew about and continued to know about. After talking me through how the system worked, which surprisingly lasted a matter of minutes, he picked up his laptop and accessed an online account. It was there that he showed me live transactions coming through thick and fast. The balance of his account kept going up and up. By that time, it was in excess of $1 million. It was incredible. It all seemed to make sense now. The fancy apartment, fast cars and expensive clothes. James explained that the opportunities were endless and it was like having a cash dispenser in his apartment. Only this cash dispenser was much different. It allowed him to withdraw unlimited amounts of cash daily without any consequences. His bank balance never went down. In fact, despite his celebrity lifestyle, it continued to increase. It was then that I realised that my financial worries were over. No more worrying about paying the bills or watching my pennies all the time. And that's how it all started. And that was the beginning of me becoming very successful. And it was all down to James's life-saving product, Ghost Cash Generator. Since then, James has developed the product's potential even further. I couldn't believe his solution could generate any more cash, but I was wrong, very wrong. He refined the solution even further, making it more and more profitable. Just look at some of my paychecks. Them alone amount to over $881,781. Why don't you become the next success story and watch your bank balance grow and buy that house you always dreamed of? So why am I sharing this product with you? Because I don't want you to waste money on so-called gurus to help you make money on the internet and lose out like I did. There are lots of questionable money-making products out there, and that is putting it politely. These huge fairy tale statistics would impress anyone, even the richest members of society. Don't be fooled by some of the rubbish that's peddled. It makes me so angry to see some of the promises that these scammers make. Why? Because I was one of the people who bought some of these crap products. It wasn't necessarily that I'd blown between $100 and $500 a time. It was that I contributed to some vulture's wealth. If you're sick and tired of all the hype that doesn't work, look no further. Ghost Cash Generator is guaranteed to make you money, guaranteed. You may still be wondering how you can be sure this is right for you. Well, as I said earlier, it's such a simple tool to use, it really is. If you know how to send an email, you are more than qualified to make fast money using this highly unique product. All you need is a computer and an internet connection. And remember, you won't need any more capital to invest. You don't need to be a whiz on computers. You will be up and running within minutes. It's fully automated, it's risk-free, and you're guaranteed to make money. Access the hidden internet for yourself and start making staggering amounts of money today. Just take a look again at how much money I've made. $8,486 in one day. $83,723 in 1 month. $678,654 in under 1 year. Now, the real gurus are not going to be happy about me releasing this cutting-edge new product, but I really don't care. It's time people knew the real facts, and that's what I've set out to do. It really doesn't matter whether you join me on this amazing journey or not. I appreciate that this may sound arrogant, but I have more money than I could ever have imagined. And that's why I only want genuine people intent on making money and changing their lives for the better to copy my success. Yes, make cold hard cash using this simple mega money making tool. Oh yes, and one more thing you'll get with this package. I've saved the best for last. I'll take you by the hand and lead you step by step through the system. I will also answer any questions or queries you have. This means that I'll give you my personal contact details so that I can guide you through the most important chapter of your life. So how much is this going to cost you? Well, to be honest, I'm a little reluctant to tell you. Not because it's expensive, in fact, quite the opposite. You see, as I said earlier, there have been many products launched in recent times which promise you the world. Many can cost thousands. Perhaps you've seen them. Maybe you've even purchased one or more. Some are okay, most of them are crap, but they all have one thing in common. They overcomplicate things. In my opinion, this product is head and shoulders above the rest, one that's very easy to use and understand. It should cost thousands of dollars for this money-making machine, as you really will be making crazy amounts of cash in no time. It was initially priced at $497, and I don't think it's an exaggeration to say there was a stampede. There were only a limited number of places, and they disappeared within minutes of the offer going on sale. There were lots of disappointed people, but the most disappointed of all were those who couldn't raise $497. I'm more than aware of the current economic downturn, and to ensure that this product is affordable to everyone, I am prepared to allow this product to go for a snippet of what it's worth. Like I've said, I don't want you to be in the position I was. This is why I'm prepared to give others the same opportunity I've had, the same one that James gave me. I'm offering you the opportunity to change your life for a small investment of $46. You won't ever need to pay anything else, as there's zero startup costs. What's that in real money? A night out at the movies for two with some popcorn? We regularly fritter away money without any real benefit, any real purpose. Change all of this today. I've got to be honest with you, I think it's a ridiculously small sum of money for you to get access to the hidden internet. One that will make you guaranteed money very quickly and easily. There's really nothing to lose. The best thing about all of this is that if the product doesn't work for you, and I'm certain it will, you won't pay a single penny. I'm that confident about offering this product that I'm offering you a no quibble money back guarantee, which is valid for 60 days from the date of purchase. That's 2 whole months. 86,400 minutes. I'm not worried about any of the financial bloodbath from this ridiculously generous offer, because this product will work for everyone. You've heard all about my changing fortunes, and if you want the same experience at my risk, then there isn't really a decision to be made. The question is, do you want to succeed or fail? Just promise me one thing, you will try this product. With this innovative money-making, cash-generating tool, I guarantee 100% satisfaction. This product really does what it says on the tin. But hurry, this offer won't last forever. If you're intent on making large sums of money quickly, then I urge you to act fast and take me up on my risk-free trial offer. So if you want to secure your place and start your risk-free 60-day trial, please press the button below before it's too late. Join me on the other side and start making money now. I must stress, this product should only be purchased if you're intent on making money. If you are, I'll be there to hold your hand every step of the way. I offer unlimited support at no extra charge. You'll be given my private contact details, and you really can contact me whenever you like, as often as you like. Change your life today.